Hello WC community, thanks for joining me for this month's Head of School message. Thanks to everyone for a successful start to the school year. I'm happy to announce another record enrollment this year. We'll be releasing the final enrollment number soon. In the meantime, please know that we appreciate the opportunity to partner with our families. Also, I'm grateful for our staff for their leadership and work in getting things started well. As I've said before, the theme of our strategic plan is Greater Things. This is a 3-year plan focused on 23 specific strategies under 3 priorities, which are Priority 1, cultivating spiritual formation in students, Priority 2, investing in faculty and staff, and Priority 3, enhancing infrastructure and operations. Clearly, our top priority is aimed at growing our students' faith. The first strategy in this priority area was to create an Office of Spiritual Formation. We accomplished this on May 28th when Jake Ferrier, our Director of Spiritual Formation, began in a full-time capacity. Jake has hit the ground running and already has been at work to help us move forward in this area. I've asked Jake to join us today to share about some of the things he's been working on. Jake, let us know what you've been up to these past few months. Again, welcome.
Thanks, Dr. Hayes, for the opportunity to join you today. I am excited to be at WC in this role to focus on our students' spiritual formation. It's been a pleasure getting to know many of our students, parents, and staff. I'd like to share briefly on 3 of the areas I've been working on: chapel, service learning, and a spiritual formation assessment. I was able to share in the first chapel of the year to kick off our theme, Story, Whose Are You Living? We're inviting students to reflect on their identity and encouraging them to embrace God's call on their lives to walk with Him and to use their gifts as an expression of His grace. We'll be focusing on this theme the rest of this semester. I've also been working with Christina Hoverman, our Director of Teaching and Learning, to move the school forward in the area of service learning. We want our students to understand that having the mind of Christ means having the hands and feet of Christ as well. We're assessing what's already being done in this area and are planning for more projects and deeper learning in the future. Finally, I am happy to announce that we'll begin administering an assessment on spiritual formation starting September 15th. All constituent groups for the school will be asked to complete the Flourishing Faith Index, which is similar to the Flourishing School Culture Instrument that the school completed last fall. We need your input to understand how WC has been helping students grow in their faith to chart a better course ahead to greater things in this area. I look forward to stepping into this role more fully in the coming days with things like discipleship opportunities for our students and staff as well.
Thank you so much, Jake, and we're thrilled to have you in this critical role at WC at this time. As we continue this pursuit of greater things, specifically in our first priority area of cultivating spiritual formation in our students, I want to invite you to consider being a part of this in 3 ways this month. First, continue to pray for our students in their journeys with Christ. Pray that they would get to know Jesus in a deeply personal way that truly transforms their lives. Pray that they understand their calling to embrace this personal relationship with Him and to share the gifts they've been given to be transformative agents in our culture. Second, if you're a lower school dad, consider becoming a part of Dad Lab. This is a group of school dads who want to understand and live out their spiritual calling more fully as fathers to their families. Whenever I speak with a dad who has been a part of this, they always talk about the spiritual impact on them and their families. Lower school dads, check your emails from the lower school and look for information in your Monday folders. Third, we're thrilled to announce a special event called Convocation, celebrating God's goodness and embracing greater things ahead. This will be on September 10th at 6:30 p.m. here in the Grace Polaris Worship Center. It will be a celebratory evening to look at some major accomplishments of the school and to share some of our vision for the future. We'll feature some student-led worship as well. Following the special program, we'll have a reception and volunteer fair with refreshments hosted by our Parent-Teacher Fellowship. It's something you don't want to miss. Remember to be on the lookout for information on the Flourishing Faith Index later this month, as Jake mentioned. In the meantime, Continue to keep us in prayer and help us work toward greater things. As always, go Warriors.